Welcome everybody to our channel. Let's take a sip of coffee and continue our video. So today is a special day on a special occasion on a special YouTube video on a special YouTube channel. So Alan Wake 2 released. And you know, I'm kind of old, so I was playing the first Alan Wake on my Xbox 360, and it was very entertaining. And honestly, I was very in love with that game. And it's been mostly 13 years since I last time played that game on my Xbox 360. And now we're gonna have Alan Wake 2. That's the review. Well, the saga is very well and truly Alan Wake. In markets saturated by high pace, high action titles that requires slick skills in combat and quick controlled reaction, Alan Wake 2 surfaces after 13 years slumber with great success, with a thrilling narrative that have fans at the edge of their seats and immersed in the dual-dimension mystery. Remedy Entertainment has rewarded the patience of its fan base. Thankfully, for those who don't get around to the original 2010 title, you can still pick up the story without any significant issues. Alan is still tapped in the dark place as per the end of the previous game, but it could just as easily be premise of the end-alone story. If you play the original, you will find it easier to follow, of course, but sometimes getting a chance to experience the first one was immediately drowned into the narrative from the start. The sequel for the Stephen King-inspired horror title introduced a new whole character, an FBI detective, Saga and Alan, who executes her end of the gripping tale with the surgical precision to coincide with Alan's struggle for freedom. The narrative is cleverly crafted to put the power in the hands of the player, allowing you to determine which of the protagonists takes over the next chapter. Players get what they hope for when it comes to providing some intellectually challenging riddles to solve. The game is prepared with a haunting nursery of rhyme puzzles, and there are multiple of cleverly crafted puzzles that you need to solve to progress the story of pick up useful items like weapons and charms. Few moments in the game were more satisfying than solving a riddle and reaping the rewards. One criticism I have for Alan Wake 2 is really a criticism at all, but at times I felt far from the video game. For all intents and purposes, Remedy Entertainment presented you an interactive movie that has you talking the mantle of detective and writer like in any of your favorite cop shows to solve mystery of the man on script the dark place. While they might not appeal to everyone, the playable feel to it, reminiscent of the Heavy Rain, was executed with such care and detail that it surfaced an unique thrill of feeling like you're playing a part of the outcome a Hollywood blockbuster. Another particularly sharp element that Remedy Entertainment nailed to make me think I was a movie more than a game was the incredibly high quality graphics. Sure, there was a distinct difference between the real life scenes and chunked with equal will and in-game footage, but even in the mid of the game, you would never be alone in believing you are purely passenger in the story instead of the driver. In particular, the close-up shots of the main character were so delicately put together that you have to double-take it if you have passing by footage on the game. The gameplay in Alan Wake may a little underwhelming for the mainstream gamer, but it's exactly what was needed for a project of this genre and caliber. More so than AAA titles on the market, the emphasis was placed on the quality of the storytelling more than anything. The controls were easy to get a grasp on and did take away from the overall experience as a whole. Remedy Entertainment kept things simple, which worked wonders. With that being said, the game is structured at times with the place of Alan Wake 2, not in the cinematics and in dramatic presentation of the story, but in general gameplay. Movement felt quite slow and labored, and the running mechanics felt quite initiative in that we wasn't over noticeable different from walking pace. It didn't help that some of the exploratory components of the game maps were quite big, meaning solving those interesting riddles and grabbing the collectibles began to feel a bit more like a chore at the end. The slower pace under stability will largely be implemented with the purpose of building suspense and having you to look out from the next terror around the corner, but a little speed up will be made a big difference. The other components that could benefit from the some take tweaks Saga case board and profiting. While it was great to be able to find the evidence and build your case, it was almost impossible to make a mistake. Anytime you place a piece of evidence on the board in the wrong space, Saga would click her tongue and remove it. In a similar fashion, profiling characters gave a way far too much away. You weren't sent on Saga's mental journey throughout the facts, which resulted in her reaching conclusions you rarely could done yourself with the evidence provided. It was still taking an emotional journey as the story unfolded, but it would be taken to the game to a whole new level if I had to reach the conclusions as the player. Tweaks and small adjustments aside, Alan Wake is an inhibiting, suspenseful, at the times frightening title that tricks all the boxes and even goes beyond what many would have expected. While it won't slap you in the face with the endless waves of horror, it provides original storytelling, thrilling twists and turns, and casting that fits like a glove in one carefully loving crafted package. Remedy Entertainment has lived up to fan expectation in Alan Wake 2. They raised the bar even further in their storytelling and the ability to evoke emotions in players that will linger long after they will put title down. Once will tell and truly reveal the next chapter of this incredible story, provided they've got enough battery in the flashlight. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. An expertly crafted narrative and two fascinating main characters make for a longevity crafted sequel that is well and truly worth of the 13 years wait. Thanks for watching. Bye.